Hi, happy Saturday, everybody. Oh my gosh, it is an amazingly gorgeous day here in Goodyear, Arizona, where I'm coming in from. I am, I want to say I'm excited to be on here with you right now, but I'm kind of nervous because this is going to be really real and really raw because it's time. It's time. It's time for me to just put it out there. And I hope that by me putting it out there, that I will be able to encourage and inspire maybe at least one of you to do the same thing. So please, while you're watching this, if you're on here live with me, I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you are a replay viewer, please, let me know that you watched replay. Hi, Cindy. How are you, sweetheart? And if you find any value in this at all, hi, Chris, please share it forward because, we all are going through our things and we're all in this life and not one of us is going to get out of it alive. And so we kind of got to do the best that we can do, right? Hi, guys. I appreciate you so much. So my topic today is circumstance, chance, or choice. How are we living our lives? So I'm going to talk specifically about ways that I've been living my life. And so I think I've kind of hit my own ceiling a little bit here in who I can be and who I can serve and who I can inspire because of the way I've been living my life. Because I think I've been living my life by those first two of those words that I just shared. So whether it's circumstance, hi Wanda, chance, or choice. And so I think that up to this point in my life, I'm 48 years old now. Yes, I am. And I think that I've let way too many of the circumstances that have happened in my life that I truly had no control of really determine how I was going to live my life and how I was going to show up in my life and who I was going to actually be able to connect with in my life because of falling back on, I was one of 10 kids, and so I really wasn't seen, and I didn't feel very important most of the time, even though my mom tried so hard. I'm a product of divorce, and so I'm not so sure that marriages really work anyway, right? Hi, Chris, I know, right? So many of us can relate to this. And how about I was raped when I was 13, and so, young girls, when that type of thing happens to them, never really goes away. So it's a matter of how you look at it. So I told you, I warned you that this was going to be real. This is going to be raw, okay? I lacked value in myself because of that, and I carried that into my adult life. I felt judged the most. I mean, my whole life I felt like I was being judged. Up until like the last 5-6 years, I've really come into my own. But men were really a negative in my life, and so that's how I learned to show up in my life, is because of circumstances. And circumstances is not the way you want to live, and it is not what you want influencing your life, is your past circumstances. And so I have made a decision, guys, that I'm done having that ceiling up here, being limited in who I can be because I had lived my life so much because of the circumstances. I mean, think about it. I was in a car accident that ended my law enforcement career. Was not my choice. It was a circumstance. I had surgeries, had a brain injury. I was on a lot of prescription medication. And so circumstances I allowed lead to suicide attempts in my life. So many things, right? So many things that you probably don't know about me that I'm kind of putting out here right now. I just want you to know that no matter what it looks like from the outside, on the inside, we all have so many different things, right? So many different things, circumstances that have happened in our lives that we had no control over, that we've allowed to take control of our lives and the way we show up and who we are. And so I'm done with circumstance living, okay? Now another way of living that I'm done with is living by chance, that whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, or not having a plan, not having determination and goals that I'm really shooting for, and that, if it's to be, it's gonna happen, right? Thanks, Chris, I appreciate you. So I'm done living by chance too. And so if you've been living your life by circumstance, because of things that have happened to you in the past that you had no control over, but you're letting it now control your whole life, or how about by chance, just waiting to see what's going to happen instead of having a plan and doing something about it. And guys, please, you know, if you are getting anything out of this, or you know somebody that may have been through some things like I've been through, please share this, share it forward, because sometimes when we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, maybe our vulnerability or our ability to resonate with someone can help them open their eyes to a new way of living. And that new way of living, which I hope that every single one of you will do with me, is a life of choice. How about a life of choice? A life of intentional living, that if I can't control something, I'm going to let it go, and I'm going to choose what I am going to do, how I'm going to show up, whom I'm going to be. I am going to do it with a clear head, clear mind, a clear heart, a full heart. I am going to do it with a God focus, because I know I can never go wrong if I'm following, right? If I'm following and following. So I'm going to be removing anything that's negative in my life. Yes, surrendered to God. I'm going to be removing things that are physical from my life that are not good for me. They're not good for my family. They're not good for my clear mind. Number one, you know, many times when we're living a circumstantial life and showing up because of circumstances, we turn to things that will either soften the blow for us or keep it in the background so we don't have to focus on it. And so for me, alcohol is gone. Okay, alcohol, I'm doing this 100 days, guys. So I'm hoping that you guys will help me by cheering me on or joining me if you want to, finding out what's negative in your life that's really creating distraction and lack of focus, and maybe even bad communication. That's a good one too. You know, bad communication, not being a good communicator, not listening well. That's something also that in this next 100 days, I am working on removing all the negative and bringing the positive. Because as I start to analyze circumstances, because you do have to understand what's happened to you, but you then make the choice that you're going to live an intentional life. Hi, Billy. Instead of circumstantial, based off of the things that have happened to you, that's when that ceiling that I feel like I've come up against, you know, that's when it's going to shatter. And not only is that ceiling going to shatter, but I'm going to start blowing people's minds, including my own, with what my true potential is. Because those circumstances were not put in my way to control the way that I would live. They were put there so that I could grow into, by pushing through them, to become who God created me to be. How's that? Instead of being something that makes me a decision on how I'm going to live, I'm not going to react to it. I'm going to grow from it, and I'm going to become who God needs me to be so I can be a tool for Him. Okay? How about that? So, guys, I challenge you. Today on May the 4th, may the 4th be with you. I had to say that. You guys all knew I had to say that, right? Right? Have you heard that yet today? So how many of you will join me on a 100-day change your life, be intentional movement? Yes? If you'll join me, put a big me in the comment section, please, because I really want to do this with you. I want to do it for me, but I want to do it for the world, because we all have so much more to give. Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. So I want to keep this short, but I just wanted to let you guys know this journey that I'm starting on today. And I am super excited about it. I'm super excited for any of you that will join in with me, because I love you. God loves you. Oh, yay, Susie. Yay, Dondi. Thank you, baby. And you are enough because you are, but you have to choose to be. So live your intentional life to be the best you that you can be, to make this world be so much better. All right, guys, I love you. Have a great day.